What up, YouTube? It's Casemas Prime here, back at you with another video review. This one is actually of a more or less a reshoot, because apparently, I filmed this review back in July, and apparently when I filmed it, for some reason, it didn't have any sound. I don't know why, but I'm gonna try to re-review this as best I can. I'm not gonna put the term reshoot review on the top. I'm just gonna put Y down there in the description, but that's beside the point. Let's move my headphones out of the way here. This is my review of a movie that I thought was pretty funny. I didn't get a chance to see it in the theater because it was R-rated and my mom wouldn't take me. But it was one heck of a funny film. I'm talking about none other than Hot Tub Time Machine. A Hot Tub Time Machine puts together two of my favorite things: comedy flicks and time travel. I'm not saying that people think that Back to the Future was a comedy, but I don't think they're comedies. Some of them are more sci-fis, but this is one heck of a funny comedy film. Story-wise, it's about four friends who kind of having problems with their lives. Either love lives or just, hard times in general. And they go to an old place that they used to go to back in the 80s, Kodiak Valley. And they go tubbing, which is the term for hanging out in a hot tub. And they end up going back in time to 1986 to Winterfest, and they try to kind of alter their pasts so that way they can have better futures. And this was one heck of a funny film. You got the four main characters here. You got Adam, Lou, Jacob, and Nick. I really like Nick's T-shirt. If I can find one, I'll get it. And you got him holding the can of Chernobyl. If Chernobyl was a real energy drink, I'd buy it in a heartbeat. It says the four actors of their Hot Tub Time Machine, funnier than The Hangover, which is so true. Sounds here includes the theatrical and the unrated versions of the film. You get some weird chick over here with the word unrated written on her shirt. On the spine it says Hot Tub Time Machine unrated with the guy in the bear costume. On the back you get a couple of pictures here. You got the four guys hanging out in the hot tub before they went back in time. The repairman with two chicks. And then you got Adam and Nick, and Nick is asking her, going, "Excuse me, miss, what color is Michael Jackson?" Black. That was a weird part. But then you got the can of Chernobyl here with the special features on it. You got the tape, you got the beads, the fork that Adam's girlfriend stabbed her in the eye with. Well, in the flashback it was plastic, but in the actual version when they go back in time it was metal, and boy was that quite the bloodbath. I'll read up here. It says, "Get ready to kick some serious pass with a wildly inappropriate, unrated version of Hot Tub Time Machine. The outrageous laughs bubble up when four friends share a crazy night of drinking in a ski resort hot tub. Only wake up with nasty hangovers in 1986. Back when girls wore leg warmers, guys watched Red Dawn, and Michael Jackson was black. Now nice guy Adam, party animal Lou, married man Nick, and mega nerd Jacob must relive a wild night of sex, drugs, and rock and roll. With some help from a one-armed bellhop and a mysterious repairman, these time tourists might get lucky, survive the acid wash 80s, and change their future forever." For some reason, I feel like I heard that name Crispin Glover somewhere. I'm trying to remember. Special features, it doesn't have much. It has the original cut and the original version of the film that's shown in theaters, and the unrated version, deleted scenes, and the theatrical trailer. Also has, that's just mainly it. Take out the sleeve. That was just a sleeve. And here's the actual case. The back is pretty much basically the same, so is the spine, but the front has a different artwork. As you can tell, it features Hot Tub Time Machine, but it's got the four, Adam, Lou, and Nick in their 80s heydays, and Lou as Jacob the same way he is. The bear unrated in some sort of form of a sensor bar, as if because they were as if they were naked, if they were. Open it up. Oops. You have an advertise. There's the disc there with the bear on it. I was expecting something else. They on the disc, maybe I don't really think the bear. He had very little short screen time. All that was shown of him was he was shown when they were partying in the hot tub, and he fell in with a beer bottle, and he was rubbing himself on Nick's chest. I didn't really think they should have used a can of Chernobyl. You do have an insert here for a bunch of action films on Blu-ray, like Live or Die, L.A., RoboCop, Spaceballs, The Usual Suspects, Thomas Crown's Rocky, Raging Bull, The Terminator, Roadhouse, yada yada. And on the back, it advertises for this movie called Showgirls on Blu-ray, which is the first NC-17 movie I've ever heard of, because I never think they made NC-17 movies. I thought that was just an urban myth. But, this movie was actually pretty funny. I thought it was hilarious. Granted, some parts were somewhat unnecessary. Like in 1986, like, I didn't think all the fights were necessary. I think, like, just 2 fights would have been good. Like, just the normal fight and the rematch. Not the one like at midnight, but the one with over the can of Chernobyl. There is a t-shirt with the logo for Chernobyl on the can on 80s Tees, and it's down on online.com. There is also one that's black with the red logo, but it looks kind of bad. And if you can, find that shirt, because it actually looks pretty awesome. There's one with the logo for Kodiak Valley, and then there's a picture, then there's one that says Save the Great White Buffalo. And, like, you know, if you remember the scene where they go, like, the one that got away, the Great White Buffalo. What are you guys talking about? Great White Buffalo. Like, when they were whispering Great White Buffalo, there actually is a t-shirt that says that on it. Let me put the, slip case back on. I forgot to do that. There it goes. I thought it was a heck of a funny film. Craig Robinson's funny. I love him. I like him. So is Rob Corddry. Also, Rob Corddry, if you don't know already, if you haven't seen this movie already, you should know. If you haven't seen the movie yet, and you recognize the actor who plays Lou, he's also the guy who plays Dr. Blake Downs on Children's Hospital. And then, you know, the guy with the clown makeup. So if you recognize the voice, that's where that's from. But, I thought this was one heck of a funny film. If you can find it, I'd say pick it up. It's worth it if you can find it. I guess that's about it. Later, guys. I'm out of here.